Hello everyone, everybody, wherever you are. I welcome you here in the city of Essen, here at PACT, Zollverein. Bonjour à tous, soyez bienvenus. Ahlan wa sahlan, merhaba und einen schönen guten Tag. I'm very happy to welcome you here to this symposium, to this fourth symposium for contemporary dance, I say. Welcome here to the German Dance Award, which will take place tomorrow and on Saturday. Welcome you all who are participants to this really important symposium, I call it. I think it's very important to think about these topics of diversity and transformation of our societies, because I think that the artists, dancers as well as musicians and painters and whatever, you have a message to say, you have words to bring to the world about the transformation of our world and to say to the challenges we have to face, whether they are concerning climate change or topics of participation, who is part of our society, who has the words and who has the right to make words. And I will support you and I will ask you to bring your opinions and to bring your ideas. And this platform here, the next 2 days, will be the right platform to say the things that should be said. I'm very happy that all the people who made it possible here to organize this symposium and this award, they are here or wherever they are, but they made it possible. I'm very happy about that. I'm happy that PACT Zollverein made it possible to be here. Hanne-Ter Früchte and Stefan Hilterhaus. Very happy that the German Dance Association with Michael Freundt is the organizer, the responsible people they are who make it possible to be here. So, and I will be very excited about, we will discuss tomorrow and we will hear the next 2 days, and in this sense I hope you will have very good impact of this symposium here, and I hope you will enjoy it. Thank you very much and all the best to you all. Voilà.
Dankeschön. Yeah, many thanks to you, Mr. Ghusain. Many thanks for your warm words as representative of the city of Essen. Yeah, it's my great pleasure, first of all, to say thanks, and of course to welcome again all of you here in PACT Zollverein and also online. On behalf of the German Dance Association, I would like to say thanks. First of all, again, to all who made it possible for being here and for discussing, finding questions, finding maybe some ways, maybe also solutions for the issues we have to speak about. I would like, first of all, to say thanks to the curators, to Nora Amin, May Saifan, and David Kono, who are here with us and later will come on stage. And I would like to say thanks to the organizers within German Dance Association, first Bea Kieslinger, who unfortunately cannot be with us in these days. But I have to say thanks to the whole team conducted by Nicola von Stillfried, who, yeah, for the last months brought everything together, brought the curators, the organizational team, the technicians, all who give input, all who would like to contribute, all of you who will participate in the event online, brought everything together, and hopefully we will have really a great and inspiring event in these days due to all the work we have done so far. I would like to say thanks also to PACT Zollverein, namely Hanne-Ter Früchte, who is here with us, and Stefan Hilterhaus, the artistic director, who also cannot be, due to family reasons, not be with us in these days, but hopefully he will be also with us online in some parts of the symposium. And I have to say thanks to Planet LAN, who are responsible for the stream, all the technicians around, all their expertise, to hopefully, and I do think we will, run that stream quite properly, so that you all can contribute, that you can just be part of the whole event. And then, of course, I have to thank to the sponsors, our funders and sponsors, which is the Federal Commissioner for Culture and the Media on the federal level, which is the City of Essen and the Ministry for Culture and Science of the state of North Rhine-Westphalia, here where we are in North Rhine-Westphalia, Essen. It is the 4th symposium in a row. We already mentioned that. After the first one, 3 years ago, which we named The Future of Dance, and where we spoke about collaboration, collectives, new ways of co-production. And the second, where we spoke about aesthetical questions in art production and in education too. And after the number 3, the conditions and qualities of artistic work, we now speak about the accessibility and diversity in dance. And as we always discuss within the symposium questions which are recent and, of course, burning issues within our dance field, we always think not only about dance, we think about culture, we discuss about culture, moreover also about questions in the society and the need of transformation in society. And that we do again in these days. Diversity is just a quite general theme and term, I would think. But what we mean and what we would like to discuss with you and with the contributors, the artists and scientists we invited here for the symposium with the curators, of course, we would like to touch the issues of hierarchies and the lack of accessibility. We would like to even speak about racism, anti-racism, or discrimination. All these issues, especially if they are structural questions, we have to touch. The dance field is, when you see all around on the stages, when you look around, is quite diverse. Of course, dancers come from all over the world here to Germany or to Europe, and dance produce art. But nevertheless, we face these issues I mentioned in our institutions and in our structures, in the dance houses, in the companies even, and also in networks, as we are, German Dance Association. And in a way, German Dance Association can be taken as an example. I would absolutely not say as a good example. Then, with only a few exceptions, we, in our team, in the board, and the representatives of the members, we are almost all white Europeans. So that means there is a need for change, not only in our structure, but we can start with it in these days. And we can start with discussing these questions more general and inspiring the dance world to take voice and to make change possible. So to change the structures and let them be in the future as diverse as the dance field is, in fact, and as diverse as society should be, and in a way already is, with all the communities and all the people working here, living here in our country and in Europe. So as a first step for this symposium, we change positions, we change perspectives, and instead of conceptualizing and organizing an event which we have in our minds with the team, with the board, with interested members, with experts from all around, we thought maybe the first step should be to give it in other hands, to give it to people who really have the expertise because they live, in a way, all these questions of diversity, of lack of accessibility, of being confronted with hierarchies in our cultural life, in the cultural institutions. And though it's our great pleasure that we can work together with the curators who share their ideas, who make their proposals, who just brought the whole concept and the ideas and the contributors together. And though I would again like to thank to all of us, to all of you who made it possible. And I say to all of us because we are here in a room and it's like a community who work for the whole event. And in that moment, I would like to ask to come here on stage Nora Amin, Meisei Fan, and David Kono, the curators of the symposium. So welcome, and from my point of view, I would like really wish you an inspiring meeting, an inspiring symposium, and I give the floor to Nora, May, and David.
Yeah, hello everyone. Thank you very much for inviting us, for giving the space to start this symposium, maybe in a different way. Let's see what we will be able to do and how far we will be going with all the questions.
Yes, we are finally here, but yes. We are not really in front of many physical audience. So this is a new experience for us, the three of us, I guess. And for the past months, we were in intensive workshop together. So it's really an important moment to see what we give birth to today.
We see also the salad of the Arabic and African chaos with the German Excel-Tabelle. So we will see what...
I am not sure it will be total chaos. But
no, I'm saying the results.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So for me, just... I want to say that the word diversity always meant to me a kind of jelly word. And I always liked equality and equity, and because we are diverse, but we are lacking the representation of this diversity in an equal way. So this means instead of celebrating diversity to make direct criticism to the structural racism that makes the diversity invisible or make it less represented in the dance scene. So somehow I feel we tried to make this diversity visible throughout the 3 days, but also to change formats and perspectives. So, yeah. So just to say that access and diversity as a title for me are totally related to anti-discrimination, the critical discourse on racism, and not so much only the marginalization of artists, and but also the marginalization and the lack of visibility and power of forms of dance. So, yeah, this is my little speech today.
Yeah, I also was very excited to participate in the whole process, and I felt also the urge to speak about this subject and to go a bit deeper in it, because I thought also that during the pandemic people go into fear a lot. So things where like diversity needs people to open more and to be open towards seeing each other's faces, touching each other, having communication, and so on. I felt how difficult this time was for so many people, also coming from other culture, from other countries, or like people who are starting to find an access to the new country, and then everybody had to go home and to be for their own, and there was no interaction anymore. So I felt the more urge now also to work really concentrated on that subject and to try to open again a little bit more, because I felt people were closing a little bit more after the pandemic, and during that we saw so many results in so many cases. So I'm really happy that this is happening now.
Entschuldigung, ich kann sehr gut Englisch hören, aber ich kann nicht zurück antworten. Ja, also ich war sehr begeistert auf unsere Arbeit, über was wir haben viel darüber gesprochen. Und weil es kommt immer auf diese Frage Diversität, was bedeutet das? Weil es was ich betrifft auch den ganzen Tag. Es gibt 2 Stufen von Diversität. Also wir sind schon divers in Deutschland. Wenn ein Kind ist in Deutschland geboren, ist hier erwachsen, die hat schon diese Kultur. Und dann mit dem anderen Kinder gleichzeitig in Deutschland geboren, sind auch divers, weil jeder hat seine eigene Erziehung. Und das ist schon eine Form von divers. Und diese 2. Stufe von divers ist, ich, David, ich bin geboren in Kamerun und ich komme in Deutschland. Das ist die 2. Stufe von divers. Und ich war die ganze Zeit und gesagt, okay, über welche Diversität reden wir? Über Diversität, dass die Kinder, dass sie sind in Deutschland geboren, oder die Diversität, dass ich, David, komme aus Kamerun und in Deutschland zu arbeiten. Dann, es gibt auch ein paar Sachen mit dieser Divers und mit dem Tanz. Was bedeutet Tanz jetzt? Wenn man redet über Tanz, es fängt immer mit dem klassischen Ballett, hahaha, huhuhu. Ja, sehr gut. Also ich komme aus Kamerun. Es gibt einen Tanz, das heißt Bolobo-Tanz. Wenn du guckst, dieser Bolobo-Tanz, das ist gleichzeitig mit dem Barocktanz. Und wenn du guckst, diese Verbindung, das hat schon, wir gehen sofort in die Vergangenheit, Geschichte, Historie. Und das ist diese Geschichte, wenn man redet nicht. Wenn man redet über Tanz in Deutschland, man redet nur über klassischen Tanz. Okay, ich komme aus Kamerun, ich bin ausgebildet in Kamerun. Und wenn ich komme hier und gehe zu einer Casting und der Choreograf sagt sofort Balletttanz. Okay, ja, also ich habe Bolobo-Tanz gelernt. Und das ist was eure Vorfahren hat in Kamerun mitgebracht. Willst du das nicht nehmen oder ja? Und das ist was, wie ich war beschäftigt und wir haben auch viel darüber getauscht und ja, we can do it now.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Okay.
So
I think we leave you to your next guest.
maybe I can smoothly go to the next session as a TV presenter and continue
And
the...
we smoothly go out this way.